The people them that supported Queen at Sipsu, Queen in Zinca, the people them that supported Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, Sojourner Truth, Harriet Tubman, to those ancestors in SAR.
Thousands gathered in Windrush Square in Brixton to march to Parliament to demand reparations for the genocide, slavery and colonisation of African people. Also a symbolic day, the 1st of August 1834 is the official date for the abolition of slavery in the British Empire. While slave owners were generously compensated, the enslaved and their descendants received nothing. Many expressed the importance of the march.
It's important to galvanise our people. It's important to hold the British government to account for the genocide that they've committed to our people and the continued genocide and the ecocide, stop the Mangamese, and also to highlight to these people how they benefit from our demise and our continued demise.
It's a show of solidarity, and it's showing a force and in our connection as a people, as African people, who are all under one common goal, which is to demand our reparations and to get the world to listen to the fact that we have had enough of being the oppressed people of the world.
The march is very important because it raises awareness, and I feel like a lot of black people don't really know what reparations is, and events like this helps everybody to kind of come together.
All the black people throughout England should come out and join us. What actually happened? We need the group. We need strength.
We need the church.
And
we need all the churches.
Everyone. And if we don't have strength behind us, we won't get anywhere so easy. So we got to go along, but we need more strength and no more turning back.
Just being part of being African is understanding the significance of all the days. The 1st of August, the 23rd of August. These are all very important days. I wouldn't say in our emancipation, but in our journey towards emancipation. And the fact that now, that in the 21st century, that we're actually having a reparations march, that is a really, really wonderful thing to be doing.
The procession came to a halt as they observed a 3-minute silence in respect and honour to the ancestors who experienced this atrocity and for those who died for our freedom. This year's theme was Education is Preparation for Reparation, with a focus on self-repair and youth.
The young generation, if we don't invest in them, then other people will come and invest in them. And sometimes we don't like the investment where we sit. You understand? So it's full time we stop the chatting, because them say that well done is better than well said. So I said well done to the people today. Because a lot of people that talk, but they don't come out of their house and do nothing. You understand? So rise up to the young generation then, because they will have something to talk about to all their school friends when they go back on holidays. And we have to use day like this to take back the carnival from the vampires and give it back to our people. So reparation is a must, you understand? And we have to start to clean up ourselves, you understand, before we want anything at all from anybody.
They gathered in Parliament Square after submitting the petition. Messages of solidarity and a call to action to continue this reparation campaign echoed through Westminster.
We have come to the Houses of Parliament, a crime scene.
Yes, say it again.
A crime scene.
Yes.
Because this was the place where they legislated to enslave our foreparents.
Yes.
And to compensate the enslavers.
That's right.
So brothers and sisters, we have come here to remind them that even though they wish to forget, that we will never forget. They did not expect us to survive
Although recognised as one of the most despicable acts inflicted on a people, the British government has been dismissive towards the reparation campaign. But many point to its relevance today.
There's a lack of understanding of what reparations actually means. So people focus on the money too much, when money is like the least important aspect of it. Like from my perspective, it's not even that relevant. What's relevant is us reclaiming our identity and who we are, and then our own resources. And once we've got that, once we've reclaimed ourselves, our soul, our spirituality, and our identity, then we reclaim what is rightfully ours, and therefore we start behaving in that way. And you see, when you have ownership of your own resources, then you don't need nothing from nobody.
Is that knowledge is power, and most of our people are not of the knowledge of what reparations means to them. You understand me? Yeah. In terms of the British government are liars and thieves and deceivers. As the Native Americans say, they speak with forked tongue, and so we have to hold them to account. And the day will come when they can't say no to us.
Other communities have been able to get reparations and we haven't, considering the fact that we are the first people who have been subjected to the worst types of human rights violations. It doesn't give people confidence that, in view of the time of space in which African people have been around the world, what we've gone through, the amount of people that are actually African on the planet, for us not to collectively get reparations shows the state in which we are as a community. And if your community is not portrayed in a favourable light, then it doesn't give you as a confidence as an individual to want to get involved.
I think there's a lack of awareness amongst the wider number of us. So what's happening is that people are being engaged in cycle-thons, football and all other things, and they're not really knowing exactly what's happening because they're not connected to their history and culture, perhaps in the way they should be.
The march drew to an end back at Windrush Square with final commemorations and performances. It's been 181 years since Emancipation Day, yet the fight for reparation and liberation continues.